Hello. I guess this hello to any VOD viewers. I have some coffee where I am, and don't know if anybody's going to be watching today, but sometimes it motivates a bit to just do streaming instead of just sitting alone. So let's see if we can get some work done. So the first thing is that I need to come up with some better names. So this is like current. I don't know. This is probably going to be a vec2 pause xy and a pause z because reasons. I guess I can optimize that a tiny bit there. Speed or velocity? Vel. I don't know. Who cares? Okay, so we have a desired position where the player's trying to move by this much, and we know what the current traversable, that should probably just be traversable. So if we are in the traversable, I don't know. These names are a little iffy, but we just let the player move. Is desired position. Velocity. What's the velocity? Is that even used for this stuff? Yeah, only if we hit something. Yeah. Result dot vel is current velocity. Result dot. Yeah, we need to do this. Z. And then we have result reversible is current reversible. Actually, maybe I should just pass it all in to begin with and come up with a better name later, but it's fine. If we just start out with only having the calc z of reversible, able. It's a little annoying this is a pointer, but like it should never be, you shouldn't be able to get out of traversable, so there should always be one. But I guess if we have like an illegal move or something, I guess if if there is no current traversable, then return that's for later. Do something here. That's not too important because it's a little thought up. So if we are still in our current traversable, then everything is fine. Maybe I should start by just copying the current one. Is current because then we can just do this. It could actually maybe be a call on the result. Maybe like update z for, I guess it could kind of be the local function here. So auto update z for a, how is it the, oops, is we don't capture anything. We take in a player move data reference player move data, and we don't return anything, we just update this. So if player move data dot traversal, this needs to change. Type is traversable type polygon. Well, then we don't do anything. It's actually if it's a ramp. I don't know. Maybe that. Update ramp z result. Now I need to set that first, but it's already set. So we just update the position and the z and return the result. Yeah. Okay. I seem to be dropping frames for whatever unknown reason. I will just try to set my bitrate down. I never know what good bitrate numbers are, but let's try this. Still. Wonder what is causing that. Let's see how this goes. Am I audible and visible and everything? I hope. Okay, so this is just for the trivial example where you are in a traversable. Now we need to, I guess, initially set this when we load a level. And then we need to make this function. Static bool is in traversable. I'll dereference that to make it a const is so unnecessary here, but who cares? Traversable ref. I guess it doesn't have to be a reference. We can just do traversable t vec2 p traversable t if t type is a polygon, then we just do return is point in polygon 2D, I think it's called, pt polygon vertices t polygon count, maybe. Is point in convex polygon. Okay, so this will break for non-convex polygons, but it's actually a little annoying, but guess I should make a check in another place because it's not really a problem to keep the polygons convex. It's just that if I forget or by accident, I don't want it to break. So yeah, I'll just 1 second. Just opening, getting some fresh air in. Okay. Else, I don't know. See, we'll just do this. No, we'll do this. Right. No. Ramp. Okay. I'm just seeing one problem here. I'll just write a note to myself because I probably need to fix this. This is probably too simple, but I guess I can just do this later. I made this polygon, which is just annoying because it's actually always a rect. It always has this 4. I guess it's not always it's always a quad. Quad is shorter than polygon. I don't know if I should change that. Not now. Maybe someday. Okay, so say that our result is the current. So if we can't do anything, we at least just stay in place and everything is valid. Now, if we don't have a traversable, yeah. So this is in traverse. If we're in, we just, yes. So down up here. Okay, we need just to check whether or not we're in the, so return is point in rect to d. I kind of prefer a small d there. Maybe. Oh, not important. P. Did I update? P comma rect min dim of t dot ramp dot position xy. No. Yes. And the dimension is 1. Okay, so we need to change this. Player. What's a good name for like general move data? Player move data. Player position data. Player. I guess I'll probably have a player object at some point that will be. So we just pass in the current one and the move back. This we skip for now and we don't render anything currently. So this needs to go. Do I have a header for this? Oops. Probably not. Stuff. No, there's a good one. So this needs to come after traversables. This is also an essential class to have here. I think I will. I wonder if I'm using it. Okay, so level player. So this is player move data, player move data. Great. And load or create level. There we go. Okay, so boom, 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 boom. So we know where the entry point is, so I can actually do add traversable. Does this like return it or something? Guess I can make this a reference so I can mess around with it afterwards. No. I do want to just set it like that, yeah. So if t.type is this, else if update grid, so this goes here and this goes here. Player move data. Just skip the player, right? Dot XY, I think. Back to 0. Player reversible entry reversible. So I want to do reversible pointer. Result is none. Turn result. Result is plus this. That should be fine. And Tref is this. If is point in reversible. Level entry point XY. Tref. Entry traversable is Tref. Traversable entry traversable is null. So we just get one if we are in a traversable, and we need to move this function out, which is fine. Then we use that down here. Entry traversable. So this, and then we go to stuff. Down here, player move data. Move data. This is going to lose the player name because that is annoying. Move data, play, move data. And we take back to pause XY, back to F32, pause Z, back to velocity and traversable start traversable. And move data result dot pause XY is position XY. Z result dot result dot I think I could use designated initializers for a lot of this, but I think this makes it more readable. I haven't really settled on a style here, but for now, this is what I'm sticking with. Okay, so we have move data. Player move data is move data. And we go to, why can't I go? Is it? It's like that. There we go. Level has move data, player move data. Player move collide is now move data and is point in traversable. Should go in stuff, I guess. This isn't perfect, but we'll leave it here for now. There we go. So, is point in traversable? Probably just doesn't, so I'll do that. I'll assert tref because otherwise, what's going on? No, if we're adding too many, I don't want crash. If tref. Oops. Oh my fat fingers. There we go. Here, screen 0 in world screen. Okay. Oh, this doesn't work. I'll do player pause well, then pause dot. I can fix all of them. And then the ones that are player move data dot. I think I just call it that. To player vec3 player move data dot pause xy level player move data dot pause z. There we go. Next, camera position. Oh, this is a little annoying. Player position. Vec3 player. What's that? What? Set up frame. Okay. Sorry, just thinking. Let me just get back to work here. So where were we? So this player move data is made when we load the level. And then when we try to move... Let me see if anything works here. I think I compiled, right? Go here. And this. I don't understand why it's so slow, but... Okay, so something is wrong, but something's also working because I do not get out. Must be something about the velocity, I guess. I don't know why that... Oh, I guess the velocity is No. I don't think this is used for anything. So... just break it down in here. This is my old code that wasn't really happy with, and I just thought of a way of doing it simpler. At least I think, I hope. Oh, velocity is... No, this should be fine. What's going on? Must have broken something in here. Why do we have the movement code? Here we go. So if we are on PC and here, old velocity is 0. Player acceleration, new velocity. So new. I need to pass in this as well. New velocity. That is the problem. Move collide. Data current. Back to new velocity. Result dot velocity is new velocity. There we go. I'll put it here for now because I'm a little unsure. Guess it's actually more of a desired velocity. Because if we hit something, you won't get that. But if we don't hit anything, it's fine. So this is for the we hit something case. Actually not, no. I think I'm going to do result dot velocity is, this is going to change. This isn't, I don't want this. This is going to be, yeah, this is current but not moving. And like stopped. Not too happy about that. We can change it later. Be fine for now. Okay, next. So this only takes care of if our new point is in the old one. So else we loop over and find what traversable we're trying to move into. I'll just type it out, then we can structure it better once I know what everything should do. Moving out of current, trying to move out of the current traversable. I should remember my coffee. A little cold, but drinkable. Try to find a new one. Traversal star T desired stars dest, I don't know, destination traversal. I'm not happy about that. True. No. So we loop. We need to loop over sections. I think I kind of want to Yeah, I want to try this first. I just want to find a new... Like this old code broke the move down into tiny pieces. And then even after that, it tried like to... I probably still need this for when I do collide. Yeah, I do. But this I might not need. Yeah, I think this will be an improvement, but there's still... Yeah, there are some issues, but I think this will be better. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to loop. I need to find where we loop here. So something like this. I need something like this up here. Let's just delete this. That was weird. So this is not P0. This is, oh, section index, P section index, section in. What does this do? This gets me the current section index. So this needs to be, since I'm looking for the destination and what my current one is, I will pass it desired position. Does this take a vec2? Yes. Desired? Is this like dest? Is that a better name? I don't know. Okay, desired section index is the desired position mapped to this. So we start here and then we loop from -1 to 1 over. So we find the sections around. It's probably not necessary, but yeah, can be improved some other time. So for each of these sections we find, we look for traversable, and if is point in traversable, desired position, comma, the section, this traversable, then we set destination traversable equal section traversables plus I. And if we did find one, we just break. But we actually want to break multiple times. So break. We're happy now, so we want to go out. So we can do if destination traversable break. This is where I hate that people just say that go-to is per definition bad, because like I should just but I use it so rarely that I even forget how the syntax is to make a label. Oh, I should check. Is my still dropping frames like mad? I wonder what's going on here. Hello, Flappy. Nice to see you. Oh, and Foregatherers, thank you for the follow, man. I've been so caught up in this that I haven't noticed. Pro streamer here. And Mickey Maven. Hello, welcome. How are you guys doing? My father's name was Mickey, so good to have a Mickey in the stream. What's the syntax for goto in C++? Let's see. Goto label. How do we make a label? Just write label name colon? That seems simple enough. So here we go to label name and label name colon. And then we're fine. So this is go to reversible search complete. So we can do, oops, that and that. Don't know if that's a good name, but it's fine for now. Let me just do this to see the chat and do this to check my OBS. Is my stream horrible? It seems to be dropping a lot of frames, but I don't really know what to do about it. I guess I can decrease the bitrate even more. What's a good bitrate? Does anybody know? I'm at 4,000 kilobits per second. Does anybody have some feeling of how much that is? Let's do that. 3,000. Does that help make me green? It's looking still yellow. Red, yellow. Ugh. Sorry if this is a poor stream. I don't know what's going on with it. Well, back to work. Does this compile? Oh. Const. Fucking const. Yeah, I don't want to change it, but I just want a reference to it. Just because the level is const. Just want a reference to it. I'm not going to change it. Can I say const like that? But can I then do... No, I can't. I can't do result.traversable is destination traversable. What is the... What did I call it? Move data? Can I do const there? I don't know if that's what I... Yeah. Const is just, I think const really makes the code easier to read. Like it makes your intention clear. Am I going to change this or not? But it's just, every time you have to like fight it, it feels so stupid. But I guess this is fine. And if you have to like remove it because you change some function that's a few steps down and you want to... Yeah, that's true. But that just takes me away from this code and like, yeah. But it's true. I could do like a small, I don't know. Yeah, that is a fair point. But is that really better than this? People hate goto so much, but it's like I just read through the code and I get to that and, oh, okay, that makes sense. I go down here. I don't know. I'm torn. It is true. I could just make a little function. That's a very fair point. Use a function instead of go to. Okay, I guess now we do if destination traversable. If we did find one, we're happy. Just set that, and all is fine and dandy. We do this. We do this. We do this. Nope. We do that. We return. I'll clean up this code afterwards. Like, don't want to duplicate this much, but we'll see. So now we should be able to move from one to another. So let's test. Let's test. So if I place a new polygon like here, I might be able to move into that. Yes. Out of this and into that. I can't move out to nothing. And I can also move to this and to that because currently I don't check the Z value. And the ramp for the robot sure didn't work, but I think I know why. At least I know when I broke it. Okay, so now we need to do edges and then we need to do the Z stuff. So let's do edges first, because why not? So we didn't find a new traversable, so this must be edge. So now we need to see to try to move to the edge and along it. And this is where we need to check if we're moving out of the current traversable and then recheck everything. Yes. So there must be an edge. Boop. Oh, Mickey Maven, thank you for the follow. This is going to be a massive stream someday. Just you wait. I was actually looking into like Streamlabs. I was thinking I should have some overlay or something. But actually even more I was considering what to do about music, because it would be nice to have some coding music. But I don't really know what I want to do there. Should probably investigate that a bit more. Up my stream quality. So let's start by thinking of what to do here. Man, my stream is just red all the time. I wonder if that is like the fan on my laptop is just going like crazy, and I don't really know why, because it shouldn't be doing too much. And usually when I stream, I'm pretty green here. So I wonder if it's an internet thing or a compression streaming thing. I don't even know how to figure that out. I guess it's saying here CPU is at 6.7%, 60 FPS. So the CPU usage should be fine. which must mean that it's an internet thing. And I guess that is just because everybody's working from home and doing video calls and meetings. Yeah, probably nothing to do about that right now. But it's annoying. So if we didn't find a traversal, we need to... There must be an edge. So we need to do a... We need to try to move to that edge, and that is what I have here. So if I start out by just doing this as an early out, I'll fix that later. Maybe it's unnecessary. There is something about if I'm overlapping more than one traversable, I need to figure out what to do there, because I might, like when I just place them, they might overlap a bit. This code is going to end up looking a lot like my old code. So what I want is, if I do just find a new one, so it's more of an early out when I start looping. I'll just write the code for now. Let's see. So this inner loop count. What's the actual name of this? Edge collision loop counter. So this P is remaining move XY. Remaining move X. I'll put this up here. Remaining move XY is now going to be, we haven't moved at all, so it will just be the move vec. Yeah. Wait. I think I want to put this here, current, and then move vec and desired velocity. Yes. And this is here. We say we move by this much, and we are trying to do that velocity. Yes. Great. So the remaining move, I guess vec, since I call it that. Fine. Remaining move vec, and then while the length of this is that, we go here. And then we try to see how far we can get along that. So while... So this is just trying to... Actually, the problem with this was probably... I don't know. So if we don't... So dest is... So P0. Let's put that in as well. Like 2p0 is, I guess, current position xy, I think. Okay, so we're saying we are not moving into a new one. So we need to do collision with only the current one. Because if there was a new one we could move into, we would be happy about that. So let's check the current one. And that will be some version of this function here. But there's something about interior, like yeah, I'll just write it here, but it should be. So let's do, I should definitely clean up this code, but get it working first and then clean it up. If, no, I want to do, yes, if, so I want what is my, it's current dot traversable. If, so wait, let's just, traversable T, we return if we don't have one. Great. Is deref current dot traversable. If T dot type is a polygon, then we loop and try to collide against the line segments. Yeah. So we do this code here. So for each T dot from polygon vertices of I, so this will get us we want the, I need to check this. Collide line segment. So A and B. Let's just start with from to, and then the edge should, this 2 minus from, and then we collide. And we have this collision and this CI. So if we collided and our T is less than collision dot T, then our result is that. Now, there is an epsilon thing here that I despise, but I do think I need something like that. So let's put this in here for now. Okay, so now we've tried and found the smallest, closest collision we have. First thing we hit, we have found that for polygons, which is fine for now. So after we've done all this, we need to try to move as far as we can. So if collision hits, that is what we're interested in. And then we say this P was the remaining move back. I think P was a better name. And I even forgot to update that. P. So let's see what we have down here for that. Now, all this is not what we need. This is... here we go. So something like this. Our P0 will be updated to be how far we went times the move vec. The new move vec is going to be the remaining. Be updated desired position. I don't have. I do have desired. I just call it position. I'm so inconsistent with whether I abbreviate and shorten names. If we hit something, then we dot and dot and P and V. And is this V? We need to set that somewhere. That's when we get down here. So we have it back to V is, did I call it desired? Well, I think. And we break out if we didn't hit anything, and we break out if we've gotten somewhere. So here we set result dot pause XY is P0 because that's what we update. Result dot vel is V. Result dot traversable is current dot traversable. Update ramp Z for result. Okay. Desired velocity, maybe. Okay, I'll check. Desired velocity. Result is now collision. Let's see how this looks. What's going on? Pass right through. Great. That might actually be because this line segment needs to be flipped. Oh, that is at least wrong. Still wrong. And that does probably make some sense about like the winding order when I'm inside the polygon as opposed to outside it. So let me just try to flip these. Because I think that might be, yes, that is it. So this is when I move to a different one because I'm just colliding with my current one, which is fine. Okay. So far, so good. Can clean up the code later. Great. So now we need, every time we actually do a movement, if we hit something and up, I need to have something to draw on so I can explain it while I'm streaming. The idea is that if I have two I can show here kind of what I'm thinking about here, is that here we have one here and one here. If I'm coming along this edge here, I need to just keep moving into that. So I only do this collision wall if I couldn't move that way, if that makes sense. And I'm unsure about how to correctly do that. So what do I want to do? What's the correct thing to do here? The correct thing is that every time I get a new destination point, I need to check for this to find if I just am correct in a... So here, if in check for check to see if dest is in a traversable and accept the move in that case. So here I need to do all of this. So if I just always do this loop here and move that in there. No valid traversal. Do collision with current. I have something here. No. Okay, so here, boop, 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 boop. Oh yes, I wanted to put that here. So this is down here. Okay. Let's see. Did not work. Wonder why. Wonder why. So how do I draw this in a way that makes it easier for me to understand what's going on? I guess one thing is that if I hit directly down here, I could be colliding with this edge as likely as colliding with that edge. And if I collide with that edge, my desired move will be that way and won't take me into this. I hadn't thought of that. What's the right thing to do there? I guess Twitch compression probably doesn't allow you to see that there's, I'm like drawing the... Oops, where did I just... How do I solve that? What is the right thing to do? Guess I need to... Guess I could start by doing that as a special case. Where I check if either one of these is legal. Another option that I've been considering is instead of having these as individual ones, I could like merge them in some intelligent way. That might actually be the better way of doing it. So I have like one big polygon around here or something, or individual edges just stored, and this would be one long edge. But I don't know. So yeah, that's definitely what's going on, is that I'm hitting that edge and accepting that, well, that's as far as I can go. Where I should be hitting this edge and accepting part of the move. How on earth would I know that? I guess it's a likelihood that it's always only like 2. Oh man, this is breaking my brain. Let me just think about, what if I do check more than one? Another option, which is closer to what I had before, is that instead of only checking the current traversable, then I check all traversables. I do this kind of loop here, and I say, if I have a collision the other way, I accept it. I guess that actually might be all right. Like if I'm moving into something, That's probably worth trying out. So we know down here. Oh, this isn't desired position. This is this. Dest, not desired position. There. I wonder if that actually, I doubt that fixes it, because it does sound like a likely problem. That was definitely, well, fixed it there at least. Probably too early to pop open the champagne, but there's no noticeable bump there, which is what's the important part. Okay, ship it. Let's leave it at this, but instead of dest, I guess I should use this desired position to just have, to avoid that confusion again, because that was actually quite confusing. So oops. I'm just gonna do this, and then desired position. Move. Okay, I think I'm gonna leave it at this for now, because yeah, I need to do more. I guess I could just quickly place some more. What about like there and there and there? Save. Let's see how that works out. Don't think I feel anything here. Yep. There. I think that's the exact thing I was considering. That if I'm unlucky, I can, yeah. Yeah. Okay. So let's see. If we enter, if we have, so we can loop over and see. Yeah, so we need to do this. No valid traversable. So down here we want to say, okay, let's check and make sure we don't have an, I don't even know if we do. Ah, man, this is so difficult. How on earth do I solve that? I guess one option is to always grow them a tiny bit. If there's some obvious way of doing that, so that there will always be an overlap. That might solve it. I need to, I think this, I'll leave it at this for now, but I really do need to fix it. I'll put in a comment here, and then I'll move on to like doing the Z ramp stuff, because then I can think of this and circle back to it some other time. So what I want is a big comment here. Problem. We can get, I guess, something like robustness. Is that a good word for that? I don't know. We can get stuck in a corner where we should actually be allowed to move. I don't even know how to explain it here, because we get a collision from a wall that is shared with a neighbor, pushing us direct into another, into another correct wall, which causes us to stop completely. At least I think that's the problem. I mean, I'm not like 100% sure. It just seems very likely. This is worth a try, because this epsilon value is quite fiddly. And I guess this is kind of me moving, not letting the player get too close to the wall. Yeah. Changing the T epsilon above does affect this problem. Yeah, let's leave it at this for now. And then we're still missing the yeah, we're still missing ramps here. Else if t dot type is reversible type ramp, then It's kind of the same, it's just... It's just four edges. So, for each edge, from and to, so just thinking that I could do this. What's the right way of doing this? So I have a back 2 verts of 4 is t dot ramp dot back 2 base C0 back to, I guess I want lines. What do I have here? Collect. Well, there you go. Do this. Move, comma, ramp, rect to ramp. Rect is rect min dim of t dot ramp dot position xy 1. I have very little hope of this working. We'll see. Yeah. So I can move in, but it... Oh, interior collision. Interior. Interior. Bool is do interior. Collision is false. Yeah. Edges full. How do I do this in C4? Edges. Can I do that? Nope. If do interior collision. Edges of 0 is 1, 2, 3. Else, this is a bit annoying, but who cares? I'm very good, thank you. Doing great. Enjoying my work here. I have every Friday off to work on this, which is just awesome. And I'm really having a good time, so thank you. No, don't apologize. I usually, whenever I watch anything, I just lurk, so I completely understand. No obligation to chat here. How are you doing? working on anything interesting, or have any good, nice plans for the weekend? Or... So if it's an interior one, I want 2. So this is 1 to 2, 2 to 3. So instead I want 2 to 1. These edges are line segments. Line segment from 2. Line segment from C2, C1. And this is line segment from 2. So it's from, oops, from this to that. Yes. And if it's interior, I just flip them all. That should be fine. And then here we do collect true. Good to hear. So here, and then I need a better test case. Place traversable ramp. We'll do a Y up here. Place traversable Y down there. Place traversable X down. Oh yeah. Ah, who cares? Save. Stop placing traversable. Do this. Okay, that seems to work. This seems to work. And this seems to work. Okay. That is real progress. Great. So what's the next step? Maybe to update the ramp Z. Also, yes, update ramp Z would be nice to do now. So here, if then we switch on the, oh my goodness, traversable ramp type. I guess I will do auto ramp is this. Ramp type. Case that break. Oh, I need this. I'm a little unsure. I usually do this about having it worn on. I guess I could do more like I think I saw this somewhere. I think I actually have it somewhere. Invalid code path. I could do a find like invalid default case is then going to be default colon invalid code path this break. Maybe do like that. Yeah. Because I like the compiler complaining if I haven't used all the if I haven't filled out, but I always have like my default enum helper macro gives a count as well. I never want to switch on the count. The count is always an illegal case. But having a default case turns off the I hate that. I guess I could do invalid count case for ramp type. That's worse than just having not important. Count is invalid code path. Something like that. I don't know. That's fine for now. So here we have something about we need to get the barocentric coordinates of this where you are on the ramp, and then we'll update the z value based on how that is. So do I have an inverse lerp for 2D? I wonder. In lerp? Only a floating point one. I have lerp for these cases. I guess I could do these are a little funny, but this one I guess is fine. I'll just do the basic same version here. In lerp, and then we'll have that be C. And this needs to be T value, comma, T A and T B. lerp invlerp. I don't know. Who cares? So back to this. So what do I want to do here? I want to figure out how far I am from the bottom corner. Rect to R is rect min dim of ramp dot position xy comma 1. So this is the ramp rect I'm interested in. So if we are actually standing on a then I guess I want to do this here. I want to say I'm feeling in the mood, in the invlerp mood instead of lerp inv. I don't know what's best. Back to T, I guess is as good a name as anything. Inverse lerp. We have the value player move data dot position xy, and we have a min value of bottom left of R, top right of R, top right. That's probably fine. So F32 base Z is going to be play your move data dot traversable elevation times level Z scale. So play your move data dot position Z is going to be base Z, and if we're going up, then we add. We're going up in X, so we add the X part of T. There's no chance of this being correct in the first try, but so Y up is this, and Y down is this. Let's see. Wait a minute. It actually kind of sort of worked. Now there's something about the Z scale that's not correct, but apart from that, I'm pretty surprised that here, where are we? So we're too far up